thanks for joining me here on the Integrative Mum videos. If you are joining me for the first time, a special hello to you. I'm Sabrina and I am the Integrative Mum, and I am mum to 3 boys, Otis who's 7, Alfred who's 4, and George who is 1. And in this video, I want to share with you lovely mums my junk food cleanse cheat sheet. So be sure to watch it to the end, and I have a little freebie that goes along with this video to get you going. So I really want to start with an important fact about our diet and the food that we consume. Did you know that 80 to 90% of disease can be healed by our diet? So it's really important that we make the change if we need to, and that we make the change now. This doesn't mean that as of this moment you need to completely overhaul your life and start making drastic changes. But what it does mean is that you need to start to take small, sustainable steps in the right direction so that the changes you want will actually work, be manageable, and last long term, okay? Being a mum, as you know, we tend to put ourselves behind the rest of our family as we try to be everything for them. It can be so easy to grab those quick fix foods, the convenience foods that we may have that fill you up quickly, give you that burst of energy to keep you going, but really hold no nutritional value and leave us hungry just a short time later. And this can start that dangerous cycle. It makes us hungrier quicker, then you consume more, and around we go. Junk foods are also addictive. They are formulated to be that way with the exact right mix to get you in. There is an actual term called bliss point, which the food industry uses, which companies strive for, which is the perfect combination of sugar, salt, and fat that makes those processed foods difficult to resist. So there is little wonder why some of us mums find it hard to break the cycle. If you think about it too, there are billions of dollars that are spent trying to convince us to eat the foods that we shouldn't be eating. You only need to see, to turn on the TV to see the ads, celebrity endorsements as well. There is a lot of money spent. So it's not that complicated to try and cut down, and you don't need to overthink it. I put together 9 quick actionable tips that will help kickstart you on cutting back and cutting down the junk and start to feel great. And if you focus on just one of these per day, then in a little over a week, you will see the difference that these small changes can make. So, are you ready? Yes! Okay, first tip, give your pantry a quick makeover. Donate or toss any foods that contain junky ingredients. If you don't have it in the pantry, then you're not going to eat it, right? Also, as a general rule, I tend to think if you can't translate the ingredient in your head, chances are you're not going to be able to translate it in your gut. So keep that in mind when you're going through your pantry. The second tip number 2, you are responsible for the food you eat. So think about this next time you go to eat something. You can make that choice. Trade in the processed snacks for real whole food options, and think about the food that you're going to eat. Will it nourish you, or is it just filling a void? Tip number 3, think about if stresses, boredom, or any other emotions are driving your junk food cravings. Deconstructing your cravings is key to defeating them. It's really important to explore this further. Tip number 4, hydration. It is key. Drink more water, mums. Ideally, we should be drinking at least 8 cups of water a day. If you find that plain water just doesn't, get you that excited, try mixing it up. Put some berries or a sliced lemon in there. And if you leave it in the water a little bit longer, it really enhances the flavor as well. But you really need to stay hydrated and drink more water. Tip number 5, are you giving your body enough time to reboot? I know this can be super tricky as a mum. I do get it. I have 3 boys, but we need to make a conscious effort to get more quality sleep. I find getting to bed before that 10 p.m. second wind really helps. So just think about that and have start to be a bit more conscious of your sleep habits. Tip number 6, think about if your cravings are triggered by stressful relationships. Your relationships should be there to support you, not derail you. So keep that in mind as you go through your day, and the kind of relationships you're having with your friends and your loved ones. It's good to be mindful of that and see if that is triggering your cravings. Tip number 7, connect more fully to you. Did you know, actually this is really interesting, that a craving for crunchy foods is a particular sign and signal of a restless mind. So you could try meditation, and for those of you that don't know me, I am a big advocate for this personally, and I do have another video on this YouTube channel all about meditation. But you could try meditation, or you could try something that's your own favorite method to recenter yourself. Yoga, a walk, a nice bath, a book. It only needs to be snippets of time to make a difference. Tip number 8. Make your workplace a junk-free zone. So, or if you're a stay-at-home mom or you work from home, the same for at home. You know, if the junky foods aren't there, you're not going to eat them. Try filling the kitchen with healthy treats instead, and also planning your lunch in advance so you're not going to get caught out. Tip number 9. Schedule exercise into your calendar every week or daily if you can. Exercise, as we all know, is such a great way to get all those feel-good endorphins. Plus, by activating your mind and your body, you'll feel great and you will be less likely to go and grab that junk food. So there you go. They are just some quick tips to kickstart you in cleansing out the junk food. I am all about those small sustainable steps, as they're the ones that are going to stick around for the long term and form part of your new habits. So I'd love to share with you my junk food cleanse cheat sheet to go with this video. So be sure to check out the link in this video and go and grab it. Work through it, you know, try out the different tips. Let me know how you go. I'd love some feedback on what has worked well. And if you have any questions, as always, send me a message. I would love to help you further. So thanks for joining me in this video. Don't forget to grab that free cheat sheet and share this video with another mum if you feel that it would help her out. I would love to get the word out to as many mums as I can so we can make the change to a happier, healthier self. Okay, thank you. I'll see you later.